Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Grumpy Gavin, and I am going to be playing FTL today, continuing my stealth cruiser playthrough. This might be the second to last video of this playthrough, since we're on the second to last sector. Pretty sure I'm not going to die in this sector, but hey, let's jump in and find out. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure that your hull plating is up to scratch, and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. I think it was like 1 or 2 videos back we skipped this little introduction. This is like the exact same thing that they said back there, in case you were wondering. You didn't miss anything. Let's see what we got here. Our shields and weapons are maxed out. Power's maxed out. Still got some leftover money. Got some solid weapons here. This is actually a pretty decent build. It's better than most that I've gone up against the boss with. And I've still got an entire sector to go before I even get there. So let's go to a location like this one. You arrive at an infrequently used beacon close to a pulsar. Before long, a rebel ship happens to jump nearby. Looks like you'll have a fight. Okay, so we got a pulsar. These guys got 2 defense drones. Let's see what we got here. Don't have any combat drones. Don't care about that. Shoots down missiles and asteroids. That's going to be fun. Pretty sure he's not going to be able to handle my flat cannon, though. Just going to throw that out there. Let's go ahead and... I guess we showed off mind control last time. But let's go ahead and show it off again. Just because it doesn't really cost us anything to use it. Okay, so I heard them launch off some things, so we're going to go ahead and go invisible. Maybe if we're lucky, we can avoid the pulsar as well, although I highly doubt it. Oh, maybe we did avoid it. Looks like the pulsar did hit their shields. Now you'll notice their little defense drone shot down a couple of the scrap from the flak, but not really all that much. So we're gonna light these guys up with a pike beam. This one will get their weapons. Halfway through being lasered, the ship repeatedly hails you. It looks like they want to surrender. Fuel, drones, scrap. You know, that's a decent amount of scrap, but let's see what we can get out of them. That pulse beam is probably going to hit us. Yep. That's alright, though. Ah, there we go. Got even more out of it. Okay, we're going to get out of here before that pulse thing happens again. Ion pulse. I don't really want to deal with that. You spot a mantis hunting in the distance. Oh, okay. You frown, power up the weapons, and prepare to engage the mantis ship. Not today. Not today. Okay, so this is interesting. Our shields are still hurting after that ion pulse from last time, but we have our Zoltan shield and our visibility to cover us, so... let's see here. Typical Mantis ship, they've got, you know, their teleporter that they can't use because of my Zoltan shields, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and mind control this guy. Cause a little chaos. And they launched off their stuff, so we're just going to dodge it with a visibility. Get our pike beam ready for when they when our flak will light up their shields, and we'll just draw a line across them, just like that. Now, as you can see, just like our cloaking device, when using the mind control, it has to cool down before we can use it again. And we just let them up, cut them in half. The Mantis ship breaks apart. That is a lot of scrap. We're having a really good playthrough. I'm going to contact the civilian ship. This sector has become increasingly dangerous for friends of the Federation. I think my crew can patch up some of your hull damages, thanks. Well, that was nice of him. Oh, hey look, a store. We got lots of money, but let's go ahead and hit up this sector, and then the store, see if we can get even more money before we go shopping. There's a black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military-grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. We do have an excessive amount of missiles, and I wish this guy were buying drones, because now that I have, a missile-based weapon, I kind of want to hang on to some of my missiles, but honestly, I doubt we're going to be using these until we get to the final boss, and given the fact that it's 2 missiles for 1, and our explosive replicator gives us a 50% chance of not using any missiles, I feel like we can sell him some missiles and have plenty left over. Sold him 15 missiles, got a lot of scrap out of it. Let's go shopping. Uncertain about what you'll discover at this beacon, you scan the surroundings. You detect several warnings on wideband channels discouraging any violence in protected trade space. Perhaps you can find some wares nearby. Okay, this guy's selling some crew members. Drones. Drone controls, teleporter. Ooh. That could be fun. Oh, another pike beam. Oof. We could have 2 pike beams. No, we can't do that. Okay, here we go. The Ion Blast. Now this is the lesser version of a very powerful weapon, the Ion Blast 2. This is ion weapons can disable systems without causing hull damage. Every 8 seconds, it fires an Ion Blast. Now, its improved version does it every 4 seconds, which is probably, like, straight up one of the best things in the game. I mean, every 4 seconds you're shooting off an Ion Blast and disabling probably their shields. It's pretty useful. Stun Bomb. Self-teleporting explosive, does 1 ion damage and stuns the crew inside the room, can target your own ship, blah blah blah. So that is the difference between ion and stun. Stun-based weapons are basically the same thing as ion, but they also stun the crew at the same time. Which can be alright, can be kind of nice, I don't know. Really tempted to get a crew teleporter and then buy this Mantis who's good at fighting people. Because I've got... You know what? This is the second to last sector. We're about to go fight the boss. Why not? Let's go get this guy who's good at fighting people. Let's go buy a crew teleporter. This is your ship's final system slot. Are you sure? Yes. Yes, I am. Tempted to get a backup battery just in case. That'd actually be a good idea because I maxed out my... Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that. Just gonna spend all our money right at the end. It's a good thing we sold off a bunch of those missiles, got a little extra. Now, we have a Rockman here. Let's look at our crew. Got this new Mantis. We're gonna have him hang out in the teleporter. We're gonna have our Rockman. Why in the world did we not put this guy over in sensors? We could have had better sensors this entire time. Oh well. Actually, we're gonna put the Mantis on sensors because he's so fast he can just jump to the teleporter. Or we could just go buy another Rockman. Stick. There's also this NG guy who has maxed out shields, whereas our shield guy isn't quite maxed out yet. In fact, that is awfully tempting, actually. He even costs less than the Rockman. Yeah. Let's do that. So we have a new Engi, Ares. He's gonna be our shield guy because he's just better at it. Sorry, Naomi. I know you've been doing it all game. We're gonna put Naomi on sensors. These two are gonna be our go-to teleporters. We have our backup battery here. When we turn it on, it gives us 2 extra power. Depower the medbay, power up the teleporter. This is a pretty good looking ship right here, not gonna lie guys. Things are looking good. You find a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. Now we've had this one before, we can just get scrap or we can download the data stores. Last time we attempted to download the data stores, I think we activated it. Let's try again. You're able to pull up all the ship's data about this sector. Your map has been updated, and we got some nice stuff. So that worked out nicely. Let's see what this thing looks like. Yeah. Now we have data over the whole thing. We got another store down there. We might go to that store. Oof. It would be very difficult to get to that store. And we really want to spend the money upgrading the ship, so I don't think we're gonna be getting to that store today. There aren't so many parts of Mantis space that aren't dotted by wrecks of battles past, but this is one of them. You take a deep breath and prepare to move on. Another empty beacon. Oh well. Let's go hit up all these right here. Your cockpit lights up with warning signals. You're being targeted by a nearby ship. The distress call was a lure to attract unwitting ships into weapons range. You prepare for a fight. Okay, so now that we have a person on sensors, it acts like the sensors have been leveled up once. You can see we can now see their actual weapons charge, so that's nice. On top of that, I think this is the first time we've seen a Zoltan ship, although technically it's a pirate fighter, but you can see they too have a Zoltan shield, so we're just going to work on taking that down. Let's see. That should get... Can we get more rooms with our pike beam? Pike beam didn't do a whole lot against their Zoltan shield, that's a shame. Oh boy, look at all that. Okay. Once again, we're gonna continue saving our missiles for the boss battle at the very end of the game. Gonna wait for our flat gun to light them up. Draw a line across their ship, damaging a whole bunch of their systems. Let's go ahead and mind control these guys. Actually, even better idea, let's stop shooting them. And instead, we're going to use our handy dandy new crew teleporter, because there's only 2 of them on there. And we are going to, as you can see, it has the teleport to their ship, teleport from their ship option, and whoever's in this room is going to get beamed aboard, so we're going to go ahead and do that, especially since their Zoltan shield is now down. And we are going to attack AJ Hager, the Engi. It's going to send them there, and at the same time we're going to combine that with our mind control. So now we've mind controlled their Engi, he's going to attack their oxygen supply while we completely annihilate this guy. And a very important thing to note, our teleporter is on cooldown. So our guys are stuck on that ship until our teleporter cools down. That is very, very important to know, because your people aboard their ship can die if you don't get them back in time. They offer you some cargo if you let them live. Well, we're going to keep their ship alive and kill the crew members, so... Okay, so our teleporter's ready to go. And my guys are making short work of their poor Engi guy. No more life signs on the remaining ship. You strip it for useful materials, get a lot of good stuff. And in advanced FTL navigation, which unfortunately we don't have room for. Because our augmentations are filled up, and unlike the weapons, we can't just hold on to it in our cargo bay. So the advanced FTL navigation allows the ship to jump to any previously visited beacon. It's kind of useful sometimes. Not really as good as our setup that we have here, though, so we're just gonna drop it overboard. And we're going to teleport. You absolutely must remember to do this. You need to get your people back before you leave, because you will leave without them. And That's just a big shame if you do that. Heal them up. Let's go ahead and send them back. Save their positions, because I don't remember if I did that already or not. And we will jump. But before we jump, we have some cash. Let's go ahead and spend it. Let's make some of our specialized systems a little bit better. Do we want to invest in cloaking, mind control, or the crew teleporter? So, I think the crew teleporter is the one I really want, because what that does is when you upgrade it, it decreases the cooldown time, which means you can get your people back on board the ship faster in case something goes wrong. So we're going to upgrade that once. Cloaking lasts for 10 seconds instead of 5 seconds, and mind control will boost their health and damage. Yeah, I guess we'll just do one of each. And we're one short of boosting the backup battery, which would have been great because we don't have any extra power to spare on these systems. But that's why we got the backup battery. We'll do it later when we get more money. It's a shame this stuff is coming in so fast. We're going to have to... Oof. That's just ugly. That exit is so close to this half of the screen, and the only way to get there is through here. So I think this is gonna be a very quick sector. Nearby Mantis ship begins aggressive maneuvers. You prepare for the worst. Alright. These guys got a lot of guns. Let's go ahead and... Now, the Mantis cruiser I am not going to be teleporting onto because they have 3 Mantis, which, in case you can't remember, do more damage during a fight. Whereas I only have 1 Mantis and a Rockman that will be going over there. Even with the mind control, it's just not something I want to deal with. Let's go ahead and go invisible. We're going to power down our teleporter to power up our cloaking, so our visibility lasts even longer. Okay, shields are down, so now we need to figure out where do we want to hit them. Probably shields. Weapons, yeah, this should be good. Draw a line. Didn't do a whole lot of damage to their shields, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and mind control one of them just for fun. Actually, we'll show you guys what the backup battery works. You just turn it on, and boom, got 2 power. We're going to shove one of those powers into mind control, and turn the mind control on. So now, this guy who's repairing the shields is going to attack the shields. Fun stuff. Substantial scrap. Yeah, this is going to be our quick sector compared to the last ones. You're hailed by a rebel ship. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see the safer world we provide. Well, you won't, but you get the point. They arm their weapons. What a bunch of jerks. These guys have a teleporter too. It's getting to be more and more common thing. And a cloning bay, that's interesting. So if I try to kill the actual people inside, it'll they'll just come back to life a few seconds later. Okay. The question is, do I want to teleport? Yeah, I kind of do want to teleport on there just for the fun of it. So yeah, I don't really feel like getting hit by a flak thing, so we're just gonna dodge that. Send out our own flak. Let's think about where do I want to hit them with my laser. Their shield came up pretty fast. Alright, so now let's go backup battery for some extra power. Jack it into the teleporter. We're going to teleport our guys over there. Now this is where things get tricky, because if I put my people in a 4-man room, they can have up to 4 people get in that room and fight me, whereas if I only put them in a 2-man room, then they can only defend against me with 2 people. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick him in the pilot's room. Well, this guy's a little bit damaged, and I bet you he's gonna go heal their cloning bay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick him in the cloning bay because I don't want these guys coming back to life. And then as soon as he gets there, we're going to mind control them. So now we've got 2v2, except my people are better than theirs, and they got the mind control guy shooting out their own oxygen. I should probably move the flat cannon over there so I don't hit my own guys with my own weapons. Okay, so you gotta keep an eye on this fight, because my guys are getting a little bit injured and their guys are, well, I think we killed one of them, killed 2 of them. Mind control's not back up yet, so we gotta be careful. Gotta watch my guy's health. Alright, we knocked out 2 of their guys. The 3rd guy is still over there, and he's at full health, but my guys are pretty hurt, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring him back, and this... I could probably go after that guy, and with a 2v1 fight and one of the guys being a rock man, I could probably win, but I don't want to risk it because I don't want to lose my guys. So we're going to heal up our guys. We're going to hit his ship. He's powering up his FTL. We're going to go ahead and launch, because the shields are still up, so my pike beam's not going to get through. So instead, we're just going to launch some missiles at his pilot seat there. The day is yours. Show us your honor and allow us to leave with our lives. No, I'm good. Their oxygen's already out, so I'm thinking we can just knock out this last guy. Worst comes to worst, teleporter's about to come back online. Mind control him just for the fun of it. Oxygen is slowly leaking out. This guy is trying desperately to repair his weapons. I do not think I will be sending my own people after him. Although he's starting to... I don't really feel like seeing if any of that gets through. Any day now his oxygen's gonna run out. By the time he gets around to fixing it, we could probably mind control him again. Heck, we'll mind control him right now. This guy's got a lot of oxygen. Okay, there we go. Oxygen's going out. Yep. That'll do it. There's no way he's gonna fix the oxygen in time when he hasn't even started yet. With the crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage, and you also take all the scrap you can manage. Look at that, 82, that's a ton. I don't even think I have anything to spend all that on. Exit. Let's see. Arrive at the long-range beacon, you come across a large trade station. However, as soon as you approach, a warning goes out to all ships in the region. Do not associate with the Federation sympathizer. All who oppose the rebels will be punished. So we could try to search among the stores, see if anybody else saw us. We could just leave, or we can use our improved mind control to alter the announcer's opinions. I actually have not seen this one before. You locate the source of the announcement and convince the speaker to rescind his previous statement. In addition, he apologizes by offering complimentary supplies. Hopefully you'll have enough time to shop before we can figure out what just happened. So that was pretty cool. He gave us some stuff and we get to go shopping. Ooh, what is this? Oh, hey look, the Ion Blast Mark II. That was what I was telling you about. Look at that. Every 4 seconds, fires a shot. Costs 3 power though. That's pretty expensive. And you know, as we saw in that earlier episode with the weapons we have, it's things are getting a little tight. So Swarm missiles. If given time to prepare, the swarm launcher can replicate multiple warheads. Okay. So yeah, it's basically just like those previous guns we had, where you can fire it off, one missile every 7 seconds, or you can hold on to it and charge up to a maximum of 3 missiles at a time. Well, we've already got the Pegasus missile that launches 2 missiles for the price of 1, so even though it is every 20 seconds, whereas this could be 3 missiles every 21 seconds, but it would cost us every single missile. But we have the explosive replicator, ooh. And it only requires 2 power, whereas the Pegasus missile requires 3. Ooh. I think we'll stick with the setup we got. Augmentations. We got fire suppression, automatically puts out fires on the ship. Battery charger. Backup battery's lock time is halved. Weapon pre-igniter. Weapons are immediately available when you make an FTL jump. And it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, our crew... Yeah, we have the maximum number of crew members. So we can't buy any of these guys. Even though this is another... Ooh, that's another Mantis that has super crew damage. Ooh. That would be like an extra 70%. Ooh. Let's look at our crew members here. What have we got right here? Who is this? Ephasia. Hoosadubaduba. We could drop one of our rock men and replace him with a Mantis. I really want to do that too. He's having 2 Mantis with maxed out fighting skills. That'd be awesome. Oh, you can rename these guys. Yeah, let's do it. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Fletchy. Don't worry, he won't be Fletchy for long. Alright, so we got Grumpy, Cyruby, Professor PH. Nick Me's been with us for a while. Naomi has too, so we're gonna let them keep their names. Jax. The Mantis. If that's Jax, let's go ahead and call his buddy Daxter. Jackson, well, Jack, well, he's obviously foreign. He didn't know how to spell his name properly, so we'll help him out. K kind of looks like an X, right? Arius, I don't know, what's a good name? What should we call this guy? Call him, Erroneous Rex. Yes, Erroneous Rex. It's a solid name. Yeah, Erroneous Rex. You know who you are. Alright, so we got our 2 Mantis, Jack and Daxter. We're gonna save their locations on the teleporter, send them over there. Still got a lot of money. Yeah. I guess we'll buy missiles? Oh wait, we should upgrade our ship first. Let's get that extra backup battery. Let's go ahead and probably gonna upgrade our doors. Through teleporter every 10 seconds, that could be fun. Cloaking for 15 seconds. All of these are really nice options. Let's go ahead and do this and this. 20 bucks left over. We'll just hang on to that 20 bucks. Okay. Well, it looks like it's it for the Mantis controlled sector. Let's go ahead and, hey, look at that. The last stand. Oh boy. That's gonna have to wait until next time. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I am Grumpy Gavin. Don't read that. That's, yeah, you'll get that next time. Just hold on. I am Grumpy Gavin. I've been playing FTL Faster Than Light. And please feel free to comment, share, like, subscribe, All those nice things that YouTubers like to do. And I will see you next time. Peace out, Girl Scout. Recording audio, recording video, switching over, syncing up, continue, new game, tutorial, stats, options, free space, woo, yeah. So should try it for a third time. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Hey, look at that, I'm actually getting better at this. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Never gonna be that fast. Alright, let's get started.